We got two legends. Reds Hall of Famer Johnny Bench.
Yeah.
Braves Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
Oh, yeah.
It's Greg, it's Sean, and D-Row.
Did I die and go to heaven?
This is amazing. So this is how we're going to have a rivalry interview to start this show. I'm going to get out of the way. Sean's going to ask Johnny, only Johnny questions. And D-Row, you only ask Chipper questions.
Okay.
D-Row, you kick us off.
All right. Well, I don't know if Johnny's a NASCAR guy, but first off, I know he is. I spent my locker was next to his for 6-7 years. And I just asked him in the break, who's got the most wins at Bristol Motor Speedway?
That would be Darrell Waltrip. Yeah. So, I mean, it's this place. This place is Thunder Valley, man. I mean, this is a half-mile track. Okay, so I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. That's a 2+ mile track, 200,000 people. This is a half-mile track. You're getting over 100,000 people in here. It is the one place I've never been to a race here, but it's one that I really look forward to. I came here in the spring to promo this game, and I did not see the vision when I came here. Chase Elliott took me 10 laps around, white clawed the whole way around. I get out of the car, and Chase is like, man, I wish they'd really let us go fast here. I'm like, I've got hemorrhoids already. Like, you know.
Johnny, how about you, man? What do you think of this venue? What do you think of just the superpowers, NASCAR and MLB?
Well, like Chipper, I got to come here in the spring and also do a promotion, and it was unbelievable. But I've been here twice to see races that the race fans don't always go to. The big Thunder Valley, as he calls it. It is one of the most amazing things. You know, I was a good friends with some of the drivers, and I got to sit with them during the drivers' meeting. I mean, it's electric, and these guys get so focused, and then you get to take a lap around or a couple laps around, and it's just amazing. Chipper knows how it is. I mean, it is, and if you don't go 90 miles an hour, you'll go right down the track. You'll slide right down the track. So to see these guys, and they ask me, what do they do? I said, well, you drive fast and save for the first 100 laps, and you kill your ass right there the rest of the way.
You know, we're creatures of habit, former ball players, creatures of habit. So this would be like a one-off. But I feel like you would really lean into this if you had an opportunity to play in this game.
100%. I can tell you this. Nobody skipped BP today.
Yeah.
You got to come out here. You got to, like, I don't think we've taken BP in front of this many people ever, maybe in the playoffs, World Series or something like that. There's so many people here, but it's a new surface.
Yeah.
It's going to play fast. It's wet. It's artificial turf. It's going to play fast tonight. Hopefully these boys from Cincinnati and Atlanta can give these fans a really good show.
Hey, he always used to say to me, before every game would start, he said, D-Row, when everyone gets in their car and drives home tonight, they're going to know who the best player on the field was.
Johnny, I
guarantee. Did you think that way, Johnny?
I thought about my pitcher because that was my number one thing. I had to call a good game and get that pitcher a win. Then, of course, go out and hit a couple of home runs might have helped as well.
Depended on if the Giants were in town or not. I think we all knew who the best player was when they stepped on the field.
Johnny, was it for you as a catcher? Was that always the main thing? But you were such a great hitter. Was hitting secondary always for you?
Totally secondary. I always thought about winning the game with a pitcher, getting the best I could out of each one of them, knowing what their stuff was. I would pitch around guys. I would pitch around Chipper because I couldn't get him out. But I could get the guy in the on-deck circle out. And that's the way we tried to do it. And if I could get my guy a win, and then you really didn't think about it. I don't know if you thought basically hitting while you were in the field, but I didn't have time.
Right.
You know, I had to go up there, and you thought about it in the on-deck circle. And then you tried to do the only thing in the game that counts is the RBIs.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. A guy on base, he wants to get him in. I mean, one of the greatest switch hitters ever to play the game. It's just unbelievable that we're here. But I wonder how many people have ever seen a game, truthfully. How many race car fans will actually come here? This is really for them as well. It's such a novelty, but at the same time, it's one of the greatest spectacles I can ever remember.
Yeah.
Now I feel obligated. We have two of the greatest players of all time. I want to know, like, some hitting tips. If you were giving out one hitting tip to the youth at home watching the start of this show, what would it be?
The most important part of the swing, especially for young kids, is their eyes. Like, you have to keep your eyes as still as possible. The only way to do that is have the most solid base you can possibly have. The less amount of movement you have in your legs, more still your head and your eyes stay, gives you more time to recognize spin. recognize location, and then obviously be able to keep that balance throughout the whole swing. I learned that from Albert Pujols. I watched him his first 10 or 11, 12 years in St. Louis. Never saw him take an off-balance swing. He was spread out, head never moved, and it almost seemed like he never got fooled. So if you can pull up some YouTube videos, Google Albert Pujols and his swing and how little his head moved, kids could learn a lot from it.
How about you, Johnny?
Well, the thing I always did, I would go out before the game and watch hitters and see what their mechanics were. If their mechanics were good, so I'm going to watch the front knee. If the front knee goes forward, they're an out. If their hands, if they don't. You can't get the front knee going forward because you're going to hit over the top. Then the thing I watch to see if they get their hands started. You cannot start your hands too early. And the thing Chipper's talking about, we did a study. A 90-mile-an-hour fastball, you have 0.42 seconds from the time it leaves the pitcher's hand until he gets crosses home plate. You have 0.17 second reaction time. So he's talking about the eyes, and the stability is the one thing that you have to recognize: spin, location, and speed. So all of those has to be generated, and that's a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah. Wow.
One more question. You got it. One more.
Hey, we're having too much fun. We'll be the judge of that.
I was going to say.
I got a question. I got a question. I feel like, Johnny, you get a chance following the Reds, following this team. Obviously, Terry Francona, was he a teammate of yours or close?
No.
Okay, but he's been around the Reds a little bit.
Yeah.
Ellie De La Cruz, man, when you see him, is there a comparison you can make to somebody you might have played with? Or?
Well, I think Chipper will be telling you. I mean, there just comes along sort of dynamic guys like that every now and then that can really change the game with speed and power and grace and everything. And this is the situation that makes baseball. I mean, I like to watch Albies. I mean, I'll watch Acuna. I'll watch guys that like it because we admire them because they have the flair, but they also produce at the plate.
Yeah.
Wow. So I want you, Sean, since I'm not needed. This was amazing. This is my favorite segment I've done in a long time. Thank our guests and then take us to break.
All right.
You're the
Look at him.
He's so nervous.
Hey, I got this, right?
Are you kidding me?
Chipper, you're one of the greatest switch hitters of all time, one of the greatest players. Thanks for joining us. Johnny, you're on the Mount Rushmore, probably one of the greatest players of all time, greatest catchers.
You're still a mayor, man.
Way to
You're
stay
still
out of
a
this
mayor.
segment. It's the first segment you haven't talked in 17 years.
And the ratings are up.
And we'll
The
be
ratings are way up
We'll
now.
be right back.
Let's go with it. But you
We'll be
look
right
good. You
back.
dress
Yeah.
nicely.